Now, James, I know you talked before when you were, putting out the documentary. This story came to you because you were surfing Reddit late at night, which is where all great ideas come from. But Brian, do you remember in anything, like, obviously I'm always interviewing authors and there's a lot of starts and stops and ideas that just never make it to that final stage. Do you remember when researching this where the eureka moment was like, we have a story here. This can be something much bigger than just an idea we had?
Absolutely. The first conversation that James and I had, you're right, came on the heels of him looking into this for years. He did a FOIA request. He got some information. He found out some of the agents involved. We had lunch at a McDonald's and he was saying, I think I'm onto something here. And on the surface, yeah, it sounded great, right? Like the FBI went undercover as a commercial production company for McDonald's because everybody who played the McDonald's Monopoly had zero chance or almost zero chance of winning any of the high value game pieces because of this fraud ring. But you often, to your point, wonder, like, is this just sounds great on the surface, or do we have great characters? Is there an actual archival footage of this undercover operation? And so then just began that process of, okay, let's get some people on tape. Let's film some stuff. And we worked very much independently. It was a grassroots effort by the two of us, self-financing, trying to get a few things going. And I think that James was there for the first interview and meeting with Doug Matthews. And it was just like, he showed up like at 9:00 at night. He was supposed to get there at like 6, but something got delayed. And
he was doing it was the last case that he had worked with Mark Devereaux. Yeah. And so he had moved to another state, but came back to Jacksonville to finish this off. And the defense attorney kept extending the trial that was supposed to happen that day. And so I was sitting in an FBI office with their cinematographer for hours, and with a FBI liaison, like, he's going to be here any moment now. And then like people starting to shut down for the day and leave. And I'm like, please, Lord, just show up.
Yeah. But when that came back, then it was just like, okay, these are some, even those two characters out of the gate, we knew that there was something fantastic. And we were just holding out for that archival because we thought it might not be enough to get something across the line unless we could actually support it with real footage. And when that came in, we were like, oh my gosh, this is amazing.